And so with that, what we have is we have a panel of 3 individuals. And what I would like to do is to introduce them right now. First has got Faulkner County Randy Higgins, if y'all would come forward when I call you out, who chairs the Courts and Public Safety Committee, who first heard this issue on Tuesday night. Pulaski County JP Shane Stacks, who has personal experience dealing with watershed issues in his county of Pulaski. And then Brian Gwatney, who is a citizen here in Conway, who brought this issue before the Quorum Court this week. And I'd like to have them all come forward and just share a little bit what's on their mind. And I got a question or two, which will kick it off. And then, so at first, each one of you, I'll give you a question, but also you can just say a few words. And Brian, I'll begin with you because you started this dialogue. You're the one that brought this up, and I think we've got a mic for each of you. And Brian, you brought this up before the Quorum Court. I think it was Tuesday night at our the committee meeting that Randy chairs. And how would this affect this overall watershed issue? How does that affect property rights?
Well, I have a prepared statement, if you don't mind. Did I read that? The Blueway is a very broad spectrum, all-encompassing program that will be very unkind to property owners and their unalienable rights that protect them. It represents an end run around the constitutional law. The Blueway will adversely affect the ranchers and farmers in the county, as well as the foreign-based center around this function. Businesses like convenience stores, hardware stores, tax shops, farriers, real estate people, county fair functions, co-ops, farm equipment dealers, and maintenance shops, large animal veterinarians, healthcare providers, hospitals, restaurants, fuel depots, schools, etc., etc. If the farmers, ranchers, and rural landowners cannot function freely, then the rural and small towns and hamlets in Arkansas and Missouri will ultimately dry up as an industry in this federally designated corridor called the Blueway. The Blueway is presented as a warm and fuzzy program to protect the environment when in fact it is an unlawful federal land grab with an end-run game plan to drive you off your land. So some observers, obscure endangered species won't be threatened by man's progress. Think of environmental impact study on steroids, and you have the Blueway. Progress won't be just thwarted for several months or years; it will be halted altogether. Several years back, the nation all watched in horror when the California Fish and Game Commission ruled in favor of the longfin and delta smelt, a 2-inch minnow, over the livelihoods of 60,000 workers and landowners in California's San Joaquin Valley, considered by many to be the richest and most productive farmland in the nation. The environmentalists shut off the water pumps to farmers, prohibiting them from irrigating their fields. Aside from the vast loss of food production to the world, the workers all went on unemployment overnight. With an annual rainfall of about 12 inches, the place looked like a dust bowl in a few short months. Any farmer will tell us once you uncover the land and then don't water it, nothing will grow there again. The same mentality pushing the Blueways is the same mentality that shut that water off. Animal protection takes priority over humans. Economic growth is the enemy to the environmentalists and to their God, Mother Nature. It is really a religion of sorts to these people. The White River National Blueway will help to terminate economic activity in and around the 17.8 million acres shown on the map. Running water and moving water becomes the yoke around the neck of those who live in this area.